Over to Eastern Eyre Netball now on the Flow Friday Sports Show, and our returning correspondent Kristy Turnbull joins me on the line as the round one action kicked off yesterday on ANZAC Day. Hello Kristy, how are you?
I'm very well, Dan. How are you?
I'm going great. It's good to have you back on the Flow Friday Sports Show. Good to have Eastern Eyre Netball finally underway. It's a bit of a late start, ANZAC Day, isn't it?
It is late, yeah, especially compared to other associations around our region that sort of all kicked off a week or two ago, but great to be back out on the court, yesterday for ANZAC Day.
That's it. We're away nevertheless. So we'll start with yesterday's big ANZAC Day clash. Eastern Rangers getting their season going with a huge win, 66-26 over Cowell.
Yeah, massive margin there yesterday. I actually did head out to Rudall for this game to have a bit of a look at the season underway and see how the teams sort of match up. Cowell's come out with a really new look team this year, so I think it's going to take them a little while to start gelling. They've got a handful of new players in that team. They've got Tori Grigg, who's come in from Lincoln into goals, who shot very, very well. But Rangers have got veteran Erin Roberts in their defence, and she's almost unstoppable. She's been there for a long time, and she knows the game very well. So Cow also have got a couple of other girls, Chloe Howe and Annika Wallage, who have come into their defence, and they were up against the Jedi, Nicole Symes, and Jess Breezy in Rangers goals. So, a lot of experience in that Rangers team, and they played mostly together last year. The only new in to that team is Ruby Green, who was she's also a goalie, but was on the wing yesterday. So it was a really good game to watch. And like I said, I think Cow just need a bit of time to get those new players working well together as a team, and I think that they'll certainly improve on that margin as the year goes on.
All right, an excellent start to the season for the Eastern Rangers, and they're certainly one of our teams to keep an eye on this year. They were brilliant towards the end of last year, and they're looking stronger again this year, so we'll keep an eye on them as the season goes on. And being the ANZAC Day clash, I assume there was a beautiful pre-game service and teams wearing any special uniforms or anything like that to mark the day?
Cow did have a nice tribute on their bibs yesterday with the poppies, the service at the beginning of the A grade football match where they had the last post and everything played and minute silence, which is always very nice to watch and a bit spine tingling. So that was great. And also there we do award a Sister Mary McFarlane medal to the person that shows the ANZAC spirit on the netball court. So congratulations to Nicole Symes from Eastern Rangers, who won that medal yesterday. It was very, very well deserved from Nicole.
All right, well done, Nicole, and well done, Eastern Rangers, starting off the season with a win. Round one continues tomorrow. One more game this weekend. Central Eyre United and Kimber opening their season playing off at Woodner, and Ports have the round one bye.
Yeah, yep. So, Kimber and Storm at Woodner tomorrow. This will be interesting. Storm come in relatively unchanged from their 2023 premiership team. A big out for them, though, is Regan O'Brien, who's moved to Great Flinders. And she was young, but her defensive skills were just incredible for Storm. Very unassuming player, but reliable and could read the ball very well. So she'll be a big loss to them. But she is replaced by Gemma Heinges, who is new to their club, and they're excited to see her take the court, but she won't be out there for a couple of weeks. She's got other commitments. So not too many changes to that Storm, nearly said Kimber then, not too many changes to that Storm team. Kimber, on the other hand, they have a huge loss. They've lost Geordie McCullum, who was a very versatile player, very reliable, very steady through their court. And that's a big loss to the Kimber team. So, but they do see Amber Schilling return. She had a baby last year, and she was in amazing form before she went on that maternity last year. So she's coming back into their goal ring. Very reliable shooter. So it's going to be an interesting game tomorrow. They've always had a really good hit out, Kimber and Storm, and I think tomorrow will be no different. The girls are all keen to get out there. They've all had a great pre-season, so should be a great game if you can get along to Woodner to see it tomorrow.
Great to have the Eastern Eyre Netball season up and running for 2024. And Kristy, great to have you back on the Flow Friday Sports Show. We'll talk to you next week. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. I very much will.